So my name is Erna McCann. I am a mother of 3 and a grandmother of 5 and a spiritual mother to many others. I'm the Prayer Ministries Director for the Maritime Conference, which includes PEI, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick. And because of my role in that capacity, I'm also automatically the Prayer Ministries Liaison Coordinator for all of Canada. It was praying for my children that actually taught me a great many things about prayer. So I thought that praying was me trying to get God to do what I wanted him to do. I fasted every week and got together with other people to pray for my kids and for theirs. And I did that for 6 years. I had pages of requests written down in my to-do book for God. One time I remember I was crying out to him on behalf of one of my children, and I was really kind of freaking out. And I just said, "Oh Lord, save them." And immediately in my mind he said, "I already have." And it was such a shock to me that I just said, "Yeah, right." That was my immediate response. And then I realized that God was actually rebuking me. He has promised to save my children, and I needed to trust that he would do it. So for me, that was a really a waking up point. And not that everything changed then, because change is a process, but that's when things really started to change. I gradually came to realize that I was not responsible for my children's salvation. I can't save my children. Only God can do that. And it's important for me to take a step back and place them in his hands so that he can do the work without my interference. And that has given me so much more freedom. I don't have to worry about it if I'm actually trusting what he has said in his word. When I admitted that I didn't love him and that I needed him to do something in my life to actually capture my heart, he certainly did begin to do things. And instead of me just taking my Bible and my book of my lists with my lists for him to do, he wakes me up every morning with a song. And sometimes it's a similar one for a few days when he's really trying to hammer something home, and then it's another one. Most often it's a different one every day. I just say, "Do you want to talk to me about anything special or anything in particular?" And he'll just kind of put the thoughts in my mind. Obviously this is not audible voices that I hear. It's just God impressing my mind and my heart. And always, however he communicates with me, it always draws my heart. And that's the thing that I needed the most. Do I still ask for things? For sure. But I know now that he sees a much bigger picture than I do, and I don't have to beg for things. And to me, this is what prayer has become. It's just being together and communicating, whether words are there or not. I have learned that God is not a Santa Claus or a vending machine like I used to treat him as such. That he really does care about what is going on in our lives. He's after our hearts, and he wants us to know his heart.